found a leaking seal in here on this, right in here. This seal right here was all leaky and wet and everything, and the brake shoes had oil on them. And so what we decided to do was come around here, and we're taking this out so that we can take that center pin out so that we can push the axles in and get the little C-clips off of them. And then we're going to change out those seals out there. Hello, fellas. We got to see where these guys are over here now.
They want to know if they got to pull these collar bolts to get these side screws out.
Not really. We are going to have to put it, we are going to have to take it, well, I don't know. No, you don't have to do that. Look.
He's back.
This has got one of them small rear ends over here. You see this little, you see how this little pinion shaft has got that flat, the pinion shaft has got that flat side on it. Now this is out far enough to where you can get this out of there, see? See what I'm saying? That pinion shaft is in there like that. See that? All right, now then.
So you ain't got to take this out and just unscrew it?
Well, just stop it right there where it is. All right, now what I want you to do is take that axle over there and push that axle in, and we're gonna watch what happens. All right, yay, there you go. Now when you push the axle in, you can get that C-clip off of there. Get the C-clip off of there. See it? See that C-clip?
No.
Right here, hot shot. See that C-clip?
Yeah.
Get that off of there. Get the C-clip off.
Wait,
get it off there.
Like, can you just pull it or you gotta twist it?
Well, you just gotta turn it around and get it off the top. See that? See, it's got, you gotta turn it around and get it off the top. See, I got it kind of pushed back over there. Once you get that off of there, get it off there, wherever it goes, we'll dig it out. We'll get a magnet. I did have a magnet, but I don't know what happened to it. Actually, I think Zach borrowed it, and I haven't seen it since.
It was McLeod.
Mr. Richard.
Huh?
I don't even think that thing's moving.
Well, you're gonna have to get it off there. No, not that. You're pushing on the wrong thing. There, see? That's what I was trying to get you to get out of there. That ain't hard. All right, now then, come over here. Look, hey, come here. Pull this axle out of here. Pull the axle out. Got that? You gotta pull the axle out. All right, now you, whoa, stick it back in there.
Oh.
All right, and stick it in there and use it as a tool to pop that seal out.
Use it as a tool to pop this seal out?
Yeah, all the way to the end. Pull it all the way to the end. No, 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 no. Pull, don't push. All right, now pull it. Pull, no, no, not that, not there. Come on, come on, come on.
Keep coming.
Come on, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Right there. Now use it to pop that seal out. No, yeah, there you go. Just like that. Pop the seal out. Pop the seal out. That seal is.
Hey!
It's coming out. Look at that seal puller.
Need a seal puller.
Something about a tail puller. Well, right here it is.
What puller?
Tail puller. Right
Tail
here.
puller?
Yeah, right here it is.
Y'all crazy. I'm not getting in here.
That seal is really one of the more stubborn seals.
Is it a Navy seal or extra tough?
I think so. There it is.
There she goes.
That was a boneheaded hard seal. Now see, what you want to do is look at the axle shaft right here and see if you got any brittling or anything. If that means you need an axle and a bearing, but you don't. This one here is in good shape. Clean it off. Now then.
Got us a lake.
I guess if we had thought a little chisel instead of using that snap-on screwdriver, we'd probably been smart enough. See that? Now, give me a piece of a 2x4. We're gonna put that seal up there. Now let's make sure that it fits the axle just because. See there? Just like it needs to be. Also pay attention to the garter spring. You don't want it coming out of place. We'll put that right there. All right, you got it? Bingo! We kind of beat this up a little bit. Now, if you were going to put brake shoes on it, you know, we probably could, but you won't have to have any for a while. He's got 200 and some thousand miles on these brake shoes. Let's just leave them alone.
198, sir.
198, sir. All right. All right, now, you got to stick this back in there, and it's got to go through this axle gear. You want to push the axle gear out of
You want to
place.
put a seal in it first?
We already did that.
Get out of here, that quick.
Just put it in.
It was a lot quicker putting it in than it was taking it out, I'll tell you that.
I think they need to give you a raise, man.
Now you see this right here? Watch. We're going to put this right in there. He's done this before.
It's too much for me, man. I can't even listen to him with these slow wheels like that. More than trying to do.
All right, pull that axle out. Pull the axle out. Bingo. That's good. Now then, we got to do the same thing on the other axle that we did on this axle. Push that in, get that C-clip out of there. Now watch. All right, can you see that really good? Now watch when he pushes it in. All right, he pushes it in. Now we got to get that C-clip out of there, right there. All right. We're going to push it out of there and let's let it fall. There it is. See, the C-clip fell out, just like that.
Now, I've given you an A on this, Richard. All you got to do is keep it.
All right, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Now, I don't think this one's going to be any better about coming out than the other one. But you're dripping oil all over my clean floor.
It'll be all right. It is all right.
I don't think that's going to come out like that. It didn't because the other one didn't. See that? Because it's like that. And so, I tell you what, go to our toolbox and give me a little chisel out of the punches and chisel drawer and we'll do better. Okay? I'm going to try to get in there, right in there, right in there, with that one there.
I know this is a paint scraper, but I don't know if that's
That's what I call a paint scraper.
He said big white.
Kind of got that one.
He's on it.
All right. That one was sure enough put in there, wasn't it? We means business. Look at that. Look at that. It was trying to come out, and it still don't want to come out.
There you go.
There we go. All right, you see how I put that other seal in?
Yep.
You got the other seal in your hand? Piece of wood. Give me the other seal, so everybody calls me
Take the
black.
seal off, time for the new one.
Time for a new seal. A little gummy stuff around there. All right, start it. Start it in there. And then whack it with a hammer. Except we got to get it flat and straight.
Mama?
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, this okay.
That's good to go.
I don't want to touch his camera, my hand's all greasy.
He gave it to me with my
All right,
hand.
give it to him. We'll greasy hands. All right, let me see that. Now put the axle back in. Okay. Axle needs to go back in. Where's the axle? Let's look at the bearing race on this, which is formed by the inside of the axle. I don't see a problem with that. Looks really good. All right, stick it in there. Hurry up! You're taking too much time.
Can it go either side? Both axles fit both sides?
I believe that's true. I may be lying, but I don't think you just made a false statement at all. Now wait a minute. You got to remember, you got to bring it up in here where it's coming through this gear. Come on through the gear with it. Come through the gear with it. There you go. You're through the gear. All right. Now we're going to put our C-clip back in there. All right. Now put the C-clip back in, pull it back.
Pull it back.
Yep,
There you go.
that's good. Now then, we're gonna poke this back up there. Now we're gonna need to turn the axle a little bit to land this up. Maybe not. Probably shouldn't have to. That one's moved back out. There we go. All right, now we're sliding that one back up in there. Gonna have to go through that. There you go. That's good. Now this bolt goes through it. See? All right, do that. Push that bolt through it. Push that bolt through it. You gotta make sure it's lined up with the hole. All right, now then, screw that back in there. All right, and you'll be in Fat City. Now we're gonna have to take a fresh dose of Blake Parts Cleaner and clean the grease off of where it dripped here, there, and yonder. But and then we'll have to put some RTV on our axle cover that he just painted. What color did you paint it? Let me see it.
Black.
Turn around. Oh, it's the big FB, huh? All right, that's all right. It's good. Now we got to get some of that stuff over there on the coffee table, yeah. And that you got to tighten that torque with a calibrated wrist, okay, so that you'll know it's up there good and snug. You know all that coming out. Jonathan Price had that axle came out on his, and he flipped his Mustang several times into a field. This will destroy the vehicle if that comes out of there. So if it comes out of there, it's going to be on you, man. How you liking that? Pretty good?
Going good.
All right. And this is the axle seal replaceable on a 2003 Mazda B2300.